This is my reflection on psychology of humor. Initially, I went into the class not really knowing what we would be learning about. Obviously, the class is psych of humor, but I have always thought that humor was just something that is basic, is just a way to connect with people, and that some people can be funny and some people can't, which still kind of true, but everyone has humor in their own way, and I was able to learn that throughout this class. And I was also able to learn a bunch of different positives that humor can bring, and it's not just joking around with your friends. Like, it can bring change in the world and like raise awareness for different problems in our society. So yeah. But one big takeaway that I have that I think the general public specifically should know about is all the different health benefits that positive humor can have on someone. We looked into a lot of different research studies about this, and one specifically that stands out to me right now is Cousins. Learning about that was super interesting. But also that something very simple that people every day should know about is that it can lower blood pressure. America has a lot of problems with high blood pressure, and I think that more people that know that like laughter and humor can lower that, they would take a lot of benefits from that. My family specifically has a lot of problems with their hearts and high blood pressure, so right after we learned that, I was able to go talk to my dad and kind of help him with that because he has had problems recently and had some bad news recently about that. So he was able to take that and learn from that and told me he was going to think about it more. So that's a step. But so yeah, I think the biggest research, the topic that I really liked learning about was how humor can help in different like conversations to bring awareness about like kind of hard to talk about topics, can initiate conversation. So I thought the research on the Barbie movie was the most interesting to me. Also because I was able to make connections to that because it's recent and I was able to see the movie and also kind of think about, oh, like they're really like bringing up topics that should be talked about, but they're using humor, and it didn't really make too much sense to me, but I realized something was going on, and so it's cool to learn about in class, the like have a more deeper understanding of how they were using humor and disparaging, like not using disparaging humor, but just using humor in general to bring about those conversations, which I thought was really interesting. And it also was able, the topic being relevant to me and I was able to kind of make connections to that helped me really understand the paper more, which I thought was neat. Some things that I would tell my friends about for this class is that it's challenging but informative. I thought that it was challenging to learn all this information in 3 weeks. I think I would have had a more positive experience and liked the class better if it was over a semester, just because that's how I learn and I have a hard time learning a lot of information quickly. So yeah, if I would have had more time, I think I would have enjoyed the class a little more, but I definitely think that people would have benefits and take positives from this class because of all the information that we learned. I just think, me personally, I should have had more time to study. I would also recommend that people study for like an hour or so each night on their notes. I studied for about 30 minutes, and for me personally, I just wasn't able to fully understand all of the information that quickly. But again, that's just me. Some people are different. But I really enjoyed the class, and I think it was like kept me engaged, and I thought it was really interesting to learn about. I've loved all my psychology classes that I've taken, and it's just something that really intrigues me. So yeah, thank you.